Pros and cons of playing non-league in England. Let's go. Pro number one is you get first team experience. Can't beat that as a 16-year-old, 17-year-old. If you're looking to gain that edge amongst your age group, best thing you could do is probably go out alone if you're an academy player, or go down to play either step 9 or step 10 men's first team football. I remember as a player when I was 17, I played first team experience for Basingstoke Town. The match day experience and everything like that, you cannot compare to an academy professional setup, even at the Arsenal and Chelsea, because a lot of things are sheltered and pampered, and it's organising for your development. And there's some things that you can't get in that environment and in that level that you can get at non-league level, i.e. the match day experience. So the match day experience, just to be able to go down there against the away side or home side, wherever you're going to be playing, and to line up on the day, you've got something to play for, which is more different. You know, most times at academy level is a lot of players, and even under 23s level, is there's nothing to play for. That's what a lot of under 23 players rather just go out on loan to a non-league or League One side, should I say, or League Two side, to get that feeling of competitiveness. Okay, because let me tell you something. If you are playing dead, the manager at the non-league will have no qualms in dropping you, no issue of just cancelling you and to say to you, listen, mate, great game on Saturday, but you're absolutely shocking on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. They will drop you in a heartbeat. You got to be performing in training. You can't lack at the non-league level, because another thing as well is the fact that the managers are always looking to win. They got something to play for, okay? So you've got to have a win, get 3 points, avoid relegation, okay? Number 3 is the fans and pressure. Listen, when you play most under 23s and academy football games, you're not going to hear the fans cussing and abusing you like you get at non-league level. You will get a grand or somebody's auntie or uncle going at you at non-league level, and I love that. You know what I mean? If you score a goal, you can go over them, silence them. It's the experience of dealing with fans when the ball rolls underneath your feet and goes up for a throw, and then they're commenting about that, chanting and celebrating. It's a different experience that you can't get anywhere else. All right. And also number 4, yeah, young players, you can even accelerate your growth by just playing with men. Okay, just gain experience by playing with someone that's probably 20 years older than you if you're 16, you know what I mean, or somebody that is, you know, played at a high level and they drop down. You can learn so much more with just players that's played ahead of you. Okay, but another thing that I have to go with is the cons. Okay, let's talk about the cons. Okay, the cons is that you're not taught how to play football. I'll say it again. At non-league level, when I'm talking about even at some conference clubs, is you're not taught how to play football, but you're taught how to play the easiest way to win, which is Route 1 football. Okay, now for a winger, for a centre-back, probably for a striker, you probably learn the best at that, because you're learning how to make runs off the shoulder of the defender. But as a midfielder, you will see less time on the ball, and you will look more times in the sky like you're a plane sightseer or whatever, then you are going to get the ball into feet. I'm telling you now for facts. Okay, so you're not taught how to play football. Instead, you're taught the easiest way to win, which is to go play 2-3 combinations and go long. Okay, number 2 is managers can be some timing. So if you don't lick tail with the manager or don't have an inside connection, whatever, you can find your favor with men be an issue. Okay, I'll tell you that for free. All right, if you don't lick tail and do what the manager told you to do, like at any level, but if you don't lick tail at the non-league level, you can see yourself, okay, being there on Tuesday and going the next day, literally. All right, if the manager says to you, I need you to go wide and run, you just got to do it. Yes, you could do it at the pro level, but I've seen a lot of managers can easily at the non-league level, because a lot of the contracts are binding. It's a more of a form registrational contract. They can easily just cancel you and just bring in somebody else. So your position in the club is not necessarily guaranteed even for the next day. All right. Number 3, if you ain't fit, big, strong, fast, then there's a 95% chance that you will not even get asked back to the next training session if you're going on trial. I'll say it again. If you're not fast, big, fit, or quick, okay, you most likely will not get picked to play for a non-league side. Okay, for example, I know a lot of techie players that's played non-league football, and managers will overlook them because they feel they don't have the physical properties to be able to withstand the pressure or to be able to compete with guys who are 6'4", 6'5". Listen, that's the wrong way of looking at it, and it's a shame to say that in England this is how it is. Having played non-league in Spain and I've played non-league in Australia, the language is totally different over there than it is over here. Okay, they'll look at somebody here at your size, speed, everything like that, as opposed to someone's ability on the ball. Okay, number 4. Okay, it is ideally for centre backs, and those who are playing centre backs, you'll learn a lot more quicker because you have to deal with a lot of headers, dropping off, etc. I think it's more built for those sort of players. Listen, midfielders, you're going to get skipped. They're going to hit you long. Like I was talking to another player the other day, and he only touched the ball 3 or 4 times in the midfield. I'm telling you now, centre backs in non-league football can be the worst people to play with because they love to go long. If you're a centre midfielder, if you're a winger, they will love you. If you're a centre midfielder, they rather just play that long ball, diagonal path for some strange reason, and that irritates me the most. Playing a centre midfielder, they will never play feet most of the time unless I have zero pressure. Even if it's to bounce, they won't do it. They want to go long, which is totally annoying. The last one is you may experience 3 to 4 touches of the ball in the game because of the fact that the ball is most played aerially than it is on the floor, because the poor pitches and also just the style of football played. Okay, like I said, they don't teach you how to play football, they teach you how to win, how to play the fastest or easiest way to win games. Okay, so a lot of what I said is controversy. Some of you may say, nah, you're chatting rubbish, but like I said, I've played myself at majority of all levels in non-league. I played at SS Seniors level, combined counter level, Ishman, National League South, National League Prem. I've played there, so I've seen it myself. And you can put down your comments on what you feel, if you disagree or agree. But these are the things that you need to be wary of if you're coming overseas to play over here, and if you are looking to play in non-league football, what you can experience. Also, I forgot to mention before the end of this video, is the worst one is the managers in non-league football will not have a guaranteed position that they will stay there at the end of the season. So you're going to experience probably 3 to 5 changes of managers in one season at your club, potentially. Not all the time, but most clubs change managers at least 3 times in the season, just because of financial issues and performance issues. So as a player, it could be annoying because you don't know whether you can come in or go up, but they will. Yes, guys, that's my